In this video, I'm going to show you how to do basic keyword research so that you can boost your traffic from Google and get more people to your website fast. Let's jump right in. Alright, if you want to find some juicy keywords for your website to get that great traffic we all love, the first thing you're going to have to do is a little bit of keyword research. Why keyword research? Because if you don't find out the kinds of things that people are looking for on the web before you create your pages and your posts on your website, then you're just guessing. And if you're guessing, we all know that's not good, right? So what you should do instead is get some ideas for the kinds of pages and posts you want to create, whether it's your services pages, your product pages, blog posts that you're writing about. You want to get the main idea of those particular pages and posts, and you want to feed them into a keyword research tool. Now, the cheapest and easiest thing to start with is Keyword Planner from Google. It's not the best tool on the market, but if you're not going to spend any money to start with, this is where I suggest you start doing your research. So you take your main idea and you plug it into the tool. Now, to get to this tool, you have to get an AdWords account, which you can use any Gmail for. And depending on when you sign up for this, you may also need to start an AdWords campaign. But you don't have to spend any money. You can pause the campaign, but you may need to set that up. That's just a warning, just so you know Google's getting a little bit trickier and tighter on this stuff. So once you've got it set up and you find the Keyword Planner, which is under the Tools menu, or if you're in the new AdWords view, it's under the drop down on the top right under the Tools, and then you will get to this page here. Okay, basic stuff done. We've landed on Keyword Planner. Now what are you supposed to do? Well, you just type your idea in here like I've done, and you can see it says how to wash a dog. I'm running a website for dog treats, dog cleaning products, and I want to write a blog post teaching people how they should properly wash their dog. So that's my first idea for my blog post. I want to see if there's any traffic. I want to look for other data related to that, similar keywords, that kind of thing. So we just type that in, and we shouldn't have to change any other settings. But if you're in a specific country and you're targeting that country only, you can click here on the location section and change your location to a city or a state or a country, depending on how specific you want to get. And you can also change languages. If you want to only target a specific language, you can do that, although Google's usually smart enough to know if you're writing in a language that that's the language you're targeting. This is up to you, but you can do that. And then generally you can also do filters, but we're not going to play with that today. We're just going to click this blue button and get ideas. And then Google brings up a very generic list of data. It doesn't give us all the specific data because we're not spending money. If you spend money on ads, Google will give you very specific monthly search volumes, which is the second column here. And in the first column, normally you start off with this list here, which is just a massive list of keywords. So what do you do now? I know it looks confusing. We all get a little bit confused, but don't worry. Ashley is here to save you. What you're going to do is you're going to look through this list if you like, but what I would suggest you do instead, a shortcut to success, is to click this tab on the top that says Add Group Ideas. What that does is Google takes all of the keywords that look similar and groups them into an ad group. But what that means for us is we're not interested in doing ads, we're interested in finding keywords. So it's actually keyword ideas grouped together. So now we can scroll through the ideas, which is a lot less data, and look for specific topics that may interest us. So washing your dog at home, washing your dog in the bathtub, washing your dog in the sink, things like this. It doesn't always do the best thing for us. It doesn't always find the best ideas, but this is a great place to start to see if your keyword topic, the thing that you're going to write about, the thing that you're creating your page on, is actually a useful topic to create. Because if there aren't any searches, if this second column here is actually not bringing you any decent numbers, then you might as well not even bother starting. So let's jump in and type in pet tub. So washing your dog in the tub. Maybe you're looking to sell tubs for people to wash their dogs in. So let's have a look and see what the data says here. There's some smaller searches, which is okay. You may not want to go for the massive searches if you're a new website and not a very powerful website with a lot of links, which is how Google ranks websites. You can go for the smaller volumes and try and rank for those. Look for the longer, more specific words, and you're more likely to be able to rank for those. So take a note of these. You can export them using the download button on the top right here, and you can save those for later, or you can make a note of them, copy them into a notepad or whatever you want to do. But you're basically looking to scroll through and find specific ideas. If you start seeing some ideas you want, or you're not finding the kinds of things you're after, you can jump back into the raw list here, where the actual specific search we did is at the top, and then the ones that are similar are listed below. And we can start using the filters. And the filters on the left hand side, we have basically an include and an exclude filter. So if you're finding a lot of garbage that you're not interested in, you can type those into the negative filter. So if there's a specific word that you know is not interesting, you can type it in here separated by commas. If you have a number of words, you can do that. For example, if we're not interested in the tub words, the words that include tub, then we can type that in here, and then Google, often with an error, you have to keep pressing the Get Ideas button when you get an error, but now they've removed all the keywords with the word tub in it. So that's removed that for us and made our job a little bit easier. Maybe we're also not interested in shampoo, and you can go in and do comma shampoo and also remove those as well. They're now gone from our list. But if you want to hone in on a specific term, you can actually click the words to include filter down the bottom here and type in, for example, bath. If you only want to look at the terms that are specifically related to washing your dog in a bath, then now it's only going to show us those words. So as we scroll down now, we'll see that every single keyword phrase here has the word bath in it, but doesn't have the word tub or shampoo in it because we excluded those. So that's one way you can start to hone in on the data, get the specific words that you're looking for, get a better idea of what's happening, and to see whether it's worth your time to write something. Because the first step is figuring out whether or not there is actually any searches. And that's this second column here, as I mentioned. If you're getting really small numbers or no numbers at all, sometimes you'll get a dash, then you'll know that the search phrase is just not worth chasing. So there's your first jump into Keyword Planner. This is the basic keyword research tool you should be using, and you should be trying this out for all the different pages and posts that you want to rank on your website. Things can get a little bit more complex than this. There is a lot more to learn about this topic of keyword research, but this is your first step. I suggest you go sign up for AdWords and try this out right now, or at least when you're going to write your next blog post or product or service page. Do the research up front, find out what kinds of phrases you should be including in your content. Otherwise, you're guessing and you're wasting a lot of your time. And we've all got limited time, so don't waste your time. Spend it wisely, and this is one of the best ways in SEO you can do that to get more traffic to your website. We all want more traffic. Yes! So, if you enjoyed this one, feel free to sign up in the subscribe button below to get more free videos from me, Ashley Fawkes at Mad Lemmings, and I'll see you guys in the next video.